Welcome back. On to some key earnings before we get to the inflation print. Tata Motors numbers were reported after market hours yesterday. Sudarshan is still with us to give us a fine print of those numbers. Sudarshan.
So for Tata Motors, there are several moving parts. But as far as Q4 FY25 earnings are concerned, those earnings look largely above estimates. For domestic business, it was largely led by commercial vehicles. And as far as JLR is concerned, their company has managed to meet the guided range on EBIT margin. It had given the guidance of 8.5% or more, and the FY25 EBIT margin has come exactly at 8.5%. And as far as outlook is concerned, for Tata Motors, company will give outlook on June 9, that is on Investor Day, and for JLR, the guidance will be given on June 16, that is the Investor Day for JLR. Now coming to the headline numbers, revenue was down 1%, but it was in line with our estimate. EBITDA was flat at 16,992 crore, but higher against our estimate of 16,540 crore. Margin too was flat at 14.2%, but almost 100 basis points higher than our estimate of 13.4%. CV revenue was down 0.5% versus our expectation of fall in the range of 5 to 6%. Similarly, PV revenue was down 13% versus our expectation of 5 to 6% fall. For JLR, EBIT margin has come at 15.3%. It's down 100 basis points year-on-year, but it's in line with our expectation of 15.2%. For FY25, as I said, JLR EBIT margin has come in at 8.5%. Now, coming to the business-wise, for JLR, what has worked for the companies, both EU and UK business have done better, but concerns remain around the China business. Now, going forward, what would be in the focus is the tariff issue. For UK plant, tariff increase almost 300% from 2.5% to 10%. And exports to be done from EU plant, their tariff increase is going to be 1,000%. For commercial vehicle business, both truck and business have registered healthy growth. But one thing that will be in focus is the cost that company will have to take for the transition of all the trucks to AC. Now, for passenger vehicle, SUV portfolio continues to do well. Even CNG has registered 30% growth, but losses in the hatch business remain a concern. But on the back of new launches that company is planning this year, it believes that growth in FY26 will be better than the industry.
We'll keep an eye out on Tata Motors today. Sudarshan, thanks a lot for that.